This video is going to show you how we set up the wheel, position the wheel, the reasons why we do certain things certain ways. So here we go, Potters. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to wedge your clay. So before next class or over the weekend, you're going to watch how to wedge your clay on our YouTube channel. So I've already wedged our clay and I have that ready to go. Next thing is your stool should be scooted all the way up, touching your wheel, okay? And then your body should be all the way up. Your knees will be about halfway up the wheel, okay? Your pedal, and this is a little different than how some other throwers might throw, but I'll explain why we do it this way. Your pedal is gonna go on your left side. It seems a little awkward at first because we're used to driving with our right foot, but the reason we do that is because once we get into throwing, we do all this work over here, and this side of our body and brain is not doing anything, so we're gonna give it the job of controlling the pedal, okay? And then that way, if the pedal goes over here, and you're over here throwing, it's like, you're fighting this direction and you're pushing down. It's a battle we don't need to do. So have your pedal on the left side. Speaking about the pedal, you want the pedal to be underneath your knee. It is not out here like this, like when you're driving, okay? So pedal on the left side, the pedal's underneath the knee, and your entire foot is on the pedal, okay? Not just your toes. So that's how you set up your pedal. Next thing, your bucket. We keep our buckets on the right side. It just, once we start throwing, it makes it much easier to get the water instead of reaching all the way over here to get the water. As for the water, we fill the water up about 1 inch from the top. And the reason we do that is so once we're throwing, we only have to dip like this. If it was not filled up, we would have to do this motion. And if you're like me and end up throwing for over 20 years, doing this motion is really gonna wear your wrist out, okay? So you fill up your bucket 1 inch from the top. We have a sponge that we're gonna use today. We're not really using any other tools. Make sure that your splash pan is secure and that your wheel is on. And then we actually throw in reverse. Different parts of the world throw in different directions, and kind of the American way to throw is in reverse. So your wheel should be spinning to the left, okay? I get the question a lot, what if I'm left-handed? Do I switch it? My philosophy is no. You're gonna use your left hand as much as you use your right hand. I had to learn to use my left hand just like you're gonna have, if you're left-handed, you'll have to learn to use your right hand. So that's that. All right. So our pedal is here, our stools are all the way scooted up, we have our clay.